What up, guys? CliffBeats, my squeaky chair. No script, off the rip with
Karen.
the one and only. We're doing Eminem Habits featuring White Gold, coming from Eminem's The Death of Slim Shady Coup de Grace. As promised, I said Karen and I would do an album breakdown. We're going to go one by one. And I think at the end, Karen will probably give us a rating on this album. Something like that, right?
Sure.
We just did the introduction. She enjoyed it. Go check that one out. And right now we're jumping into habits. Do you have any questions before we jump into this?
No, but I do have a comment.
A comment.
I really like the constantly moving eyeball.
Out with the zipper and the eyeballs.
Yeah. Love it.
That's pretty cool.
Love it.
I like it. I like what they've done so far with everything. The rollout was a little choppy because people kept leaking stuff, but besides that, it's been wonderful. Senses. You even show. Did you even notice a zipper as a coffin with an E on it?
Oh, I did not. That's cool.
That is cool.
I did notice how it's so detailed to the point where there's red flashing off of the body bag, which is what would happen in a crime scene.
Yeah.
Which was him killing himself, I suppose, right? Is like the whole theory of this, the death of Slim Shady.
You're here to listen. I'm here to just let you react and break down.
Well, I imagine that was him, his white Nike shoes spitting on Slim.
We're gonna find out, aren't we?
Is it 50 Cent? Does 50 Cent show up?
Get the strap. Well, we're gonna find out, guys. Remember, she taps me on the arm when she wants me to pause. So if we do pause randomly, she has asked me for it. Please don't get mad. I get hate messages for pausing. She asked me to pause by tapping me. All right, guys. Habits, Eminem, featuring White Gold. Please go like, go subscribe to Eminem. We'd love to have you too. Hit subscribe. If not, just enjoy the hang. Let's go.
Been waiting a long time for this shit. Long time no see. Thought you got rid of my ass, huh? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. You take this, or I put a bullet between your fucking eyes. Here, we'll split it. Half an Ativan, I'm driving straight out of van in a black sedan, fast as I can. In Pakistan, getting chased by Pakistans. You know how I roll.
All suspicious. All suspicious behavior.
I see in your eyes.
The struggle. There's already a struggle in the back. There's somebody asking for help.
Okay.
Saying no.
So what you're supposed to be hearing is it sounds like Slim Shady because Eminem had that nasally sound like you said in the beginning. Before I put a bullet between your fucking eyes. That's how he used to speak, was with a high-pitched voice, which was more how everyone was. Even when I was younger, I was a higher-pitched voice. So he's saying, we're about to split half an ad, and then it goes into split half an Ativan. That's the beginning of the song. Okay. So he's got somebody tied up. Is it Eminem? Is it Slim Shady? Is it Marshall? We don't know.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? But it sounds like Slim Shady has somebody tied up. Eminem.
Back to his antics.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
Because they say Slim Shady was only real when he was on drugs. So that's what they're saying. You'll never be shady without drugs. So he's saying, here we go. Here's an Ativan. So now we're going to go back to Slim Shady days. Okay, let's go. This album has plenty of room for conspiracy, so just give us your time.
Yeah, I'm going to be quiet because it's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Here, we'll split it. Half an Ativan, I'm driving straight out of van in a black sedan, fast as I can. In Pakistan, getting chased by Pakistans.
Oh,
you know how I roll.
He said he's driving straight out of van. I didn't catch that. Yeah. I thought he was saying driving straight in a van.
No, Ativan with Ativan. Yes.
Oh my god. It just got more intense. Okay.
Fast as I can. In Pakistan, getting chased by Pakistans. You know how I roll, bitch. I'm an avalanche.
It's my shit, I'm gonna spit it how I wanna spit it. Whoever gets offended, suck a dick and fuck a critic.
About to get retarded on this motherfucking shit. It. Don't hear me say retarded. Shut up, midget. Shut up. We've been trying to break the habit of saying any R words. But
as soon as he said the R word, I was like, no, not the R word. And then he just said the R word. He calls it out.
Well, you're not supposed to say that anymore. Your videos get limited. So yeah, so he's saying like I don't care.
Aye.
I'm trying to get myself canceled, is basically what he's saying. Let's go.
Whoever gets offended, suck a dick and fuck a critic. About to get retarded on this motherfucking shit. You can't say me, say retarded. Shut up, midget. Shut up. We've been trying to break the habit of saying any R words, but I'm still an addict, so it's getting harder. Been calling bitches hoes since a kindergartner, since Jimmy Carter. Now I'm kitty cornered, sitting in PC court with a shitty lawyer. Like damn.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your van.
Was just a kid from Detroit who knew how to destroy the booth and had a point to prove. Venomous still I poison youth sentences. I'm penning are just a toy with you, which is a joy to do. Slim is just a lyricist, hear the voice, his true sentiments. Got the women pissed and it seems like men are just off growing a huge clitoris. Pussies, yeah, I probably annoyed a few feminists. I reminisce on them blowing a fuse over my points of view. Still I'm devoid of two shits to give. My thinking is primitive, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy is Bruce generous. And about as much of a boy as Bruce Jenner is. Cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch. My speech is free as
Oh my goodness.
What do you have to say? This is your reaction. You're in the spotlight. I've already did my breakdown.
I was just not ready for where this was gonna go. I didn't think he was gonna like come at all protected classes everywhere and anywhere.
Slim
Left,
Shady,
right,
ain't no one
up, and
protected.
down.
Ain't no one protected with Slim Shady.
Damn. He said, I might have offended a couple feminists. And I'm sitting here like, well, what are your views, Slim? Let's talk about it.
He was like, hey, I'll tell you all my fucking views. Let's go. All right, Karen, no problem.
Here we go, he said.
He said, let me tell
Get
the
ready.
Karens. All right, let's go. Bring this back.
Salty.
Salty. You got salty. Let's go.
It's primitive, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy is Bruce generous. And about as much of a boy as Bruce Jenner is. Cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch. My speech is free as his choice to choose gender is.
This shit is like opioid abuse, isn't it?
Yup.
You got an addiction, man.
What abuse?
I know you can't.
I think he said opioid abuse.
Okay.
Is that what he said?
I don't know. I couldn't hear it.
I couldn't really.
I
hear
was
it either.
like-
I have these shitty headphones right now, so it's all right.
Abuse, isn't it?
Yup. You just free as his choice to choose gender is.
This shit is like opioid abuse, isn't it?
Opioid.
Opioid.
Opioid. What's opioid?
Opioid.
He said opioid.
He did.
Why did he say opioid?
Sounds made up.
It sounds made up. Opioid. Opioid. Oh, it just popped up. Opioid. An ovoid body or surface. Oh, of a solid or three-dimensional surface, egg-shaped. What is M?
What is the
M's
line? What was the
crazy.
line? I forgot the line.
In projective geometry, an ovoid is a sphere-like point set in a projective space of dimension.
What about the
I thought he said
medical term?
uh,
Right here. It's right there.
ovoid medical terms, shaped like an egg.
Oh, well, this is not ovoid. I don't know.
But when I first did the reaction, I thought he said opioid. I really thought that's what I thought he said, but now I'm hearing ovioid. Now you said it because that's what now that I'm hearing it again, I'm hearing that. Hold on. Which brings a whole different meaning to that bar. Hold on.
But when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy is Bruce generous. And about as much of a boy as Bruce Jenner is. Cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch. My speech is free as his choice to choose gender is.
This shit is like opioid abuse, isn't it?
Yup.
I think he's talking about.
OVO?
No, I'm thinking about OVO. I'm thinking. So he said egg shaped, right? What's egg shaped on a woman? He just got done talking about clitorises and stuff like that.
Oh.
Point. He said a point, and I don't know. I could be reaching
I
here.
have
I
no
don't know.
idea.
I have no idea either. I'm a Slim Shady, baby. Who knows what the fuck he's saying? Opioid and ovioid.
Hey, Slim, if you see this, please, I need to know.
Eminem. Karen needs to know and still wants to meet you. We'll go to your restaurant. She'll buy everything, she said.
All the spaghetti.
All the spaghetti. All right, let's go.
My speech is free as his choice to choose gender is.
This shit is like opioid abuse, isn't it?
Yup.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that.
I really can't get that bar. I'm trying to
I'm
figure out
so
how he.
lost.
Sorry, guys.
I'm prescription, man.
At least we're honest.
God damn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your veins.
There's times when I lay down to sleep, I argue with myself. Am I the only one who thinks it's way too I need help? Just a little bit, know a lot of it, I really gotta quit. Something's wrong with me, my God. Old habits die hard.
Look at you. What's the matter with you people? You're sad that people are mean? Well, I'm sorry. The world isn't one big liberal arts college campus. You're all pricks.
Mom shaming, dad shaming, yeah, fat shaming, mansplaining, blah, cry babies, attack shady, wham, mad cause they can't tame me. Here come the censors, like the Avengers, and they assemble like Prince and intern, a word like ginger, into the N-word, all these pronouns I can't remember. They of them, theirs, his or him, hers, into them girls who bought tits to get attention, then get hit on by ugly men who are not in your league, so you pretend you're a victim and meek to them. Outrage, how fake. Nowadays some gals, they just clout chase. Look at me with sour grapes and your brow raised. Bitch, you ain't about head, about face. Little white age, upper middle class with a glass of wine and your cigarette. Bitch, get off the internet. You ain't even fed your kids dinner yet. Parental discretion, mental aggression. My head's a Smith & Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it in.
Hold on. Holy hell. He said a lot. And he came at the people.
Lots of people. I'm gonna let this.
He said, "How are you gonna judge me with your shot of wine and your pill or whatever the fuck you're popping?"
Well, he just said like you haven't even fed your kids dinner yet. He said, "Get off the internet. You haven't even fed your kids dinner
That's
yet."
That's a little.
He said middle-aged women basically talking shit about his music. Like you ain't even fed your kid dinner yet.
And he, I think that's a little bit of a, I don't know, again, possibly a stretch, but that's also like something Cardi B said in a song with Megan.
You're on to something.
Stallion.
Somebody said that was a diss towards Cardi B. I don't know.
I don't know if it's a diss, but it's
no. Somebody
like
said it was a slight. He's known to do that, but there's other stuff I want to go over, but it's your reaction, so. We're gonna let's
well, I caught that. I was like, hey, that's a line from Cardi. Because I was like, ooh.
You know me.
I know you don't, but I do.
I know you do. All right, let's go. The poems.
Parental discretion, mental aggression. My head's a Smith & Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit in jest and it's just a mess in there. Put your head. And if men wanna wear lipstick and women's underwear, who cares? The shit is their business, not bear. Witness beware, bitches to Blair. Which on you scared? Bitches, I'm surreptitious and square. Business just attack my therapist.
So this is one of these flows that's like really hard for me to.
He's kind of double timing. He's double timing right now.
I can't get where the line starts and when it ends. But I do like what he said at the beginning. He said, my brain is like a
Smith & Wesson.
Yeah. And then he said, you're dealing with a what?
Matt. I'll bring it back.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
I like that line.
Beware, bitches to Blair. Which on you scared? Bitches, I'm surreptitious and square. Business just attack my therapist with a pair of scissors like Merry Christmas dresses. A Harry Krishna terrorist with the hair trigger. With these buttons, I'm always pushing. Pain, I'm always inflicting. Protesters outside the shady office is livid. It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it. Yes, I'm conflicted. Walking on eggshells like if I take it too far, is this it? Part of me gets it and wants to say I'm sorry and fix it. So all my statements are basically contradictory. Like using the F word for gay is wrong and offensive. And insensitive as if me saying the R word isn't. Wait a minute, which R word? Rape or retarded midget? Not cool. Would this rhyme be okay if South Parker did it? Okay, screw you guys. Would it make you less angry if Cartman spit it? And as far as what I just stated regarding midgets, you'll probably think I'll.
Oh, good fucking point. Because a good effing point because
that
show, whatever.
South Park.
It was intense for a long time. I mean, I hated it as a kid.
It's still going on right now.
It was such a bizarre show.
There's a lot to break down here if you want me to. Unless you want to just do the reaction.
I heard 2% of it.
It's okay. We'll finish with the reaction part. I was watching your face while listening to the song.
I'm like, oh my God.
Let's go.
He's like, I'm going to drop every word offensive.
Well, basically, he's saying, like, but, it's just the double standards here. This is fucked up. So some people can't say it, some people can't say it. Protected, not protected. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what's going on in today's world?
intense.
Remember, Slim Shady came back from a time warp from 2002. He's looking at 2024 like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he doesn't understand. So he's talking to us like, what the fuck is this? So I can't understand him. Those. I don't get it. Like, what do you mean? So that's what he's trying to say.
Okay,
We'll bring it back.
okay, I think that now connects it a little bit differently.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
A minute, which R word? Rape or retarded midget? Not cool. Would this rhyme be okay if South Parker did it? Okay, screw you guys. Would it make you less angry if Cartman spit it? God damn it. And as far as what I just stated regarding midgets, you'll probably think I'll just say that I'm playing. I'm not, I meant it. Yeah. Swear to God, I see one of them little fuckers come at me. I'll pick it up by his legs and drop it and kick it. Marshall, your wicked face that you are addicted, but they gon' do me the same as the baby with all of this shit. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling shady misogynistic while raising 3 daughters to graduate.
Colin
Colin
said it.
Kaepernick again. Yes. Misogynistic. So the baby also got shit.
What about? I didn't know.
I forgot what he said exactly, but he did some shit. And they turned on the music industry, basically blackballed him because of whatever. I forgot what he said at this point. Now it's been years. It was like around COVID time, like in the beginning. I still have COVID brain. Let's just go.
The baby with all of this shit. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling shady misogynistic.
And Dave Chappelle, obviously, talking about yeah. I'm
that
afraid to even
whenever
say the word. I'm not afraid, guys, but I know you.
I don't even remember what had happened, but I do remember there being
during the special.
I remember the special.
Yeah.
And that getting a whole lot of heat.
Yeah. So he's been getting chased down by that community for years now. And his best friend, like one of his best friends, is of that protected class or whatever. It's just I don't put people in categories. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's weird, but anyways.
Yeah, but they gon' do me the same as the baby with all of this shit. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling shady misogynistic while raising 3 daughters who graduated from college with honors. Summa cum laude, my sense of humor is probably twisted. It's painfully obvious.
You got an addiction, man.
See how it threw it right back in their face? Like, oh yeah, I'm all these things, right? But I got 2 kids that graduated college. Well, listen.
I think he said 3.
He said 3.
They're calling shady misogynistic while raising 3 daughters who graduated from college with honors.
Oh yeah,
3 daughters.
Who graduated? I think he said 2. I got the shitty headphones. So
yeah,
3 daughters who graduated from college. Okay,
who
my
graduated?
Bad. Yeah. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling shady misogynistic while raising 3 daughters who graduated from college with honors. Summa cum laude, my sense of humor is probably twisted. It's painfully obvious.
You got an addiction, man.
It's painfully obvious, isn't it? So you got an addiction, man. So addiction, pain, but. Now, let's let the song play out, but I want to show you some, you want me to break down some of the bars?
But also, like, he's basically saying, also, without me, what else are you going to do? That's also kind of like what he's saying. You've got an addiction. You've got an addiction to just going after anything and everything. Like, you need
somebody like
something
me
to criticize.
Yeah.
Like, there needs to be a bad guy, kind of like.
Yeah. I need to pee. I need to play the heel, yeah.
Dark Knight.
I almost said I need to pee. I don't know why, but I need to. My mom was like, I need to pee. I'm sleep deprived. Let's go.
I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. Hey, you got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your vans.
I'm just playing, little people. You know I love you.
Remember how he always does it at the end of his songs? So he did Cartman's voice in Slim Shady LP. Okay, now he's bringing back the, little people. I still love you. Like, he's bringing back all old stuff. It's Slim Shady. But now there were some bars I seen. I don't think I think they went over your head. I want to go see if we can find them again.
Maybe because there's a ton.
Maybe there's a ton. Want me to point them out for you, or do you just want to keep it at that reaction?
Show me some more.
Okay, show you some more.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can start.
Spit it how I wanna spit it. Whoever gets offended, suck a dick and fuck a critic. About to get retarded on this motherfucking shit. You can't be say retarded. Shut up, midget. Shut up. Been trying to break the habit of saying any R words, but I'm still an addict, so it's getting harder. Been calling bitches
harder. So he gives me add another R in there.
The habit of saying any R words, but I'm still an addict, so it's getting harder. Been calling bitches hoes since a kindergartner. Since Jimmy Carter, now I'm kitty cornered.
It is since Jimmy Carter, so since a president, since he was a kid, he's been calling women bitches and hoes, is what he's saying. And since these people were around, I've been calling these. That's how I've been addressing women. So what are you talking about? Now I have to change the way I speak.
Sitting in PC court with a shitty lawyer, like damn.
You got an addiction, man. I know you keep Slim. You got an addiction.
I'm just gonna skip to get to the bar so she could see if we can catch anything that she missed. All right, guys, doing Roundabout. If you got to go, we understand. We love you. Goodbye. But we're gonna do a roundabout really quick.
Next time I'll be
In them, yeah. Was just a kid from Detroit who knew how to destroy the booth and had a point to prove. In the mist.
Okay.
In the mist, right?
They said venomous.
Oh.
I can't hear. I don't have that headphone.
I know.
These are horrible. So, but he said, and a point to prove. Well, a point to prove, but also point to proof. His best friend Proof, who got killed. Because Proof kept him rapping. He was going to quit rapping, but Proof was like, dude, you need to keep going. He talks about it all the time, like how Proof kept him going. But in Detroit, with the point to proof, but you can hear prove and proof at the same time.
Was just a kid from Detroit who
With a point, you know how you do that to like, you like point up.
Yeah, you could if you want to make a video, yeah.
knew how to destroy the booth and had a point to prove. In the mist, venomous still I poison youth sentences. I'm pinning are just
Yeah, so I poisoned
In the
you.
mist, venomous.
Yeah, poison youth sentences. So he he's getting into the minds of kids. He knows how to knows how to do that. Tap into their minds.
then had a point to prove. In the mist, venomous still I poison youth sentences. I'm pinning are just a toy with you, which is a joy to do. Slim is just a lyricist, hear the voice is true sentiments. Got the women pissed and it seems like men are just off growing a huge clitoris. Pussies, yeah, probably annoyed a few feminists. I reminisce on them blowing a fuse over my points of view. Still I'm devoid of two shits to give.
So he's saying, I reminisce on when I first came out and I blew everyone's fuse. Everyone was, they had picket lines outside of Shady Records. I mean, they were trying to literally take Eminem out. They did not want his music being released at all. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. Go back and research it. It was insane. But people today don't remember it or recognize it, you know.
My thinking is primitive, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy is Bruce generous. And I'm about as much of a boy as Bruce Jenner is. Cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch. My speech is free as his choice to choose gender is. This shit is like opioid abuse, isn't it? Yep.
You got an addiction, man.
But that opioid, at the end he talks about like the eggshells too. So I don't even know if that is a callback. I don't know what he did there. Honestly, I can't figure that out for the life of me. I'll have to sit down and think about that one later. This is Karen's reaction, but I want to see if find Mars. It was when it started going a little bit faster. I know she.
Yeah, that's
I felt like she was.
Like,
When I lay down to sleep, I argue with myself. Am I the only one who thinks it's way too? I need help. Just a little bit, no, a lot of it. I really gotta quit. Something's wrong with me. My God, old habits die hard.
Look at you. What's the matter with you people? You're sad that
That's another South Park skit almost. He's playing a South Park character right here. Oh, you
Okay.
said.
people are mean. Well, I'm sorry. The world isn't one big liberal arts college campus.
Isn't one big liberal arts college campus? Like, come on now. Come on, people. We got to get with it.
You're all pricks.
Mom shaming, dad shaming, yeah. Fat shaming, mansplaining, blah. Crybabies, attack shady. When mad cause they can't tame me. They come to censors like the Avengers. And they assemble like Prince and intern. A word.
Again, they assemble a symbol. Prince turned himself into a symbol. So he even went to Without Me. He brought that line back. But the Avengers he brought up, which is also what me and some of my associates call ourselves, but we didn't call ourselves that. Our subscribers did, but I don't think he's calling that. But he's saying the Avengers because he's a fan of the series.
They come to censors like the Avengers. And they assemble like Prince and intern. A word like ginger into the N-word. All these pronouns.
They take the word ginger into the N-word. So you can't even say the word ginger now. You see what I'm saying? Like they made it to where you can't even call people a ginger. Yeah.
Symbol like Prince and intern. A word like ginger into the N-word. All these pronouns I can't remember. They are them, theirs, his or him, hers. Into them girls who bought tits to get attention. Then get hit on by ugly men who are not in your league.
Whore, but like whore, but who are not in your league.
Them girls who bought tits to get attention. Then get hit on by ugly men who are not in your league. So you pretend you're.
But attention, but like tension, like tension, but get attention as well.
Tits to get attention, then get hit on by ugly men who are not in your league. So you pretend you're a big dump and meet to them. Outrage, how fake. Nowadays some gals, they just clout chase. Look at me with sour grapes and your brow raised. Bitch, you ain't about head, about face. Little white middle.
You ain't about head, about face. You get it?
Yeah.
So like, basically like about face. Yeah.
Sour grapes in your brow raised. Bitch, you ain't about head, about face. Little white, middle age, upper middle class with a glass of wine and your cigarette. Bitch, get off the internet. You ain't even fed your kids dinner yet. Parental discretion, mental aggression. My head's a Smith & Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit.
Right there.
Oh,
I got
like
it
a ginger.
No, yeah, but I got it infrared, like an infrared beam. I got it infrared, like a drunk stepdad who
Infrared who beats his kid.
Yeah, because he pissed the bed.
Right.
Yeah.
Wesson, you're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit in jest and it's just a mess in that. Put your head.
I do this shit in jest. I do this shit in jest and it. Watch.
Stepdad, I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit in jest and it's just a mess in that. Put your head. And if men wanna wear lipstick and women's underwear, who cares? The shit is there. Business not fair. Witness beware. Bitches the Blair Witch on you scared. Bitches I'm surreptitious and
I said the Blair Witches. I'm you scared bitches. Are you familiar with the Blair Witch Project?
Yeah. I'm surreptitious, he says.
You seen Blair Witch movie?
No.
Okay, so Blair Witch is when a group of people go out into the woods looking to find this witch that's been haunting the woods. Spoiler alert, it ends up killing them all.
Oh.
Yes.
The shit is there, business not fair. Witness beware, bitches the Blair Witch on you scared. Bitches I'm surreptitious and
So he said I'm the Blair Witch on you scared bitches.
business just attack my therapist with a pair of scissors like.
Then he said I attacked my therapist with a pair of scissors and said Merry Christmas. It said Merry Christmas. Watch.
Blair Witch on you scared. Bitches I'm surreptitious and square. Business just attacked my therapist with a pair of scissors like Merry Christmas. Dressed as a Harry Krishna terrorist with the hair trigger. With these buttons I'm always pushing, pain I'm always inflicting. Protesters outside the shady office is livid. It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait.
Yeah, I think he'll have the game locked until they pick it, but also get picket signs.
Yeah, okay.
Protesters outside the shady office is livid. It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it. Yes, I'm conflicted. Walking on eggshells like if I take it too far, is this it? Part of me gets it and wants to say I'm sorry and fix it. I'm so I'm a statement.
A part of me understands and wants to say
sorry and
but he says I'm sorry, and he stops and I'm sorry, and he cuts off halfway saying sorry. Like a part of me gets it, understands where you're coming from. The other part of me is like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dude? Like, let people just be people and live.
Like if I take it too far, is this it? Part of me gets it and wants to say.
Because his entire career, once he got to the mountaintop, he hasn't been able to say certain things. He had to like censor himself, which is not who Slim Shady was.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't limit an artist because that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's like taking a lion and putting it into a cage and letting him back out into the wilderness. He's gonna get eaten alive again. So every time I'm sure that people, when he was working with them, like, oh, that's too harsh. You can't say that. You can't say that. But when he was coming up, they wanted him to get the shock value, say the most fucked up things to get noticed. Well, now you're at the top, so you can't say those things.
I see.
Explain it, yes, I'm conflicted. Walking on eggshells like if I take it too far, is this it? Part of me gets it and wants to say I'm sorry and fix it. I'm so all my statements are basically contradictory. Like using the F word for gay is wrong and offensive. And insensitive is if me saying the R word isn't. Wait a minute, which R word? Rape or retarded midget? Not cool. Would this rhyme be okay if South Parker did it? Okay, screw you guys. Would it make you less angry if Cartman spit it? God damn it. And as far as what I just stated regarding midgets, you'll probably think I'll just say that I'm playing. I'm not, I meant it. Yeah. Swear to God, I see one of them little fuckers come at me. I'll pick it up by its legs and drop it and kick it. Marshall, your wicked face that you are addicted, but they gon' do me the same as the baby with all of this shit. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling shady misogynistic while raising 3 daughters who graduated from college with honors. Summa cum laude, my sense of humor is probably twisted. It's painfully obvious.
You got an addiction, man.
I like how he threw it right back in the face. Like, all right, so you want to talk shit about how I am and how I treat people? Well, look what I've done for 3 women that I raised myself. No help.
And he also did say all of his statements are contradicting. And so, like, in this part, he's saying, you think that I'm going to go back on what I said about the midgets? I know I meant it, sort of.
Yeah.
And then at the end, he says, I'm sorry, little people. You know I love you.
Yeah, but that's him being like...
But I'm just saying, like, he's still doing that, like, back and forth. Like, okay, hold on.
It's just to fuck with your mind.
Yeah, 100%.
It's freedom of speech. That's all he's flexing is freedom of speech. But people get worked up, and they're already protesting and going crazy for him. Something in your eye?
Oh, just a little itch in the corner.
All right. So what we're gonna do this was a longer one. We wanted to go back. I wanted to see if she caught mostly everything. I have a horrible set of headphones. I need to buy a different one because I can't hear anything on these things. But what'd you think of the song?
I thought this was all right. It's a little on the nose.
Like too many hot topics for you, or
No, it's not even hot topics. I mean, it's just like one of those like, all right, you made a statement. Cool. You made a statement situation. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, that's fair.
I hear you.
I hear
All
you.
right, let's see what else you got.
Okay, let's go. Let's see what else we got. All right, guys, that was Eminem Habits. Do me a favor. Go like, go subscribe. Show love to the one and only Eminem. We'd love to have you if you enjoyed hanging with us and watching Karen Poker Eye.
Hey, now.
Please subscribe. If not, I hope you just enjoyed hanging out. But yeah, it's on to the next one. If you ever need me, just reach out. My Instagram's down below. I'm always here for you guys. Thank you so much for everything. I wouldn't have a channel without you. This was a long ass reaction. We are so sorry about that, but we wanted to make sure that we covered just about everything. I should have thought about that before. When we get back, I'm buying a new headset. We're going to Vegas. I need a new headset when I get back. All right, guys, we love you. Take care. Message me if you need me. And you got anything to say?
Catch you at the next one.
Why'd you grab my arm like the Undertaker? Catch you at the next one.
I'm just in theme.
You're in shady mode. All right. I love you guys. Take it easy.